We can't hear you, Chief.
Awesome! There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to the Clockwork Nexus for real this time, as I have remembered to unmute myself.
You know, I really should have just let you go on and see how long it took you to figure it out.
I am going to punish you in many ways on Wednesday. But anyway, that's not... We torture each other as DM and player. We go back and forth. It's fun, though. Anyway, you are here, along with all these lovely people playing, for Uncharted, The Northern Cross. Now, as everybody that has been watching can see, we have a new intro video. We have new music. We have a new layout. It's been a minute. Why don't we just real quick go around the table and remind everybody who we are and who we're playing, because it's been a second since we've done that. So, starting off with Miss Knits a Lot.
Miss What's a Lot?
Oh, Knits a Lot.
I'm making a blanket for my dog. Be nice.
I just said you did a lot. Introduce yourself.
Luna deserves nice things. Anyways, yes. I'm Danielle. I knit blankets for my dog. Eventually, I'll finish the one I'm making for my sister, but that's lower priority. I am playing Kina. She is one of our party's druids who honestly doesn't really know how to druid, but she's learning. Selkie's going to teach her. And I say Selkie, I mean Selkie's character Sorsha, but also Selkie, because I think Selkie's a druid main. Okay. I'm usually a ranging main, so yes. I don't know how to druid, but I have lots of animals with me. I'm trying to get Chief to just give me more instead of taking
You're
them
not
away.
a zoo.
I'm a druid. Druids are zoos. Selkie, help me out.
You can enlist the help of the favorite and just assume I'm going to go with it.
Yeah, I can.
Well, I have arguments. That would actually make a lot of sense. So, like, wait for it.
Druids are mobile zoos. So yes, anyways, I'm the party's zoo. And yeah, that's
All
me.
right. All right, and that will take us over to Jason.
Hello, I am Jason. I am playing our Minotaur Vengeance Paladin named Drasmir. He's a cranky fellow and doesn't like all the shenanigans that everybody else in the party decides to get up to, but he'll go along with it because he tries to help.
All right. And that takes us to the lovely Miss Hannah.
Well, I'm Hannah, who plays V, who I guess is the rogue. So got that going for her. And she seems to have her, well, guard around her at all times with Draz. So
Somebody's got to watch you.
Does indeed. All right, and then we go up to Talon.
Good evening. I am Talon or Terran, depending on where you find me. I am playing Thevir, the pain in the DM's ass,
For
the
real.
blade singing wizard extraordinaire, he who has fully leaned into his noble heritage and his noble rights. So,
Yes, indeed.
I will.
And he is absolutely the biggest single pain in the ass character I have dealt with as a DM. And I both
He's
love
fun.
and despise him at the same time.
I just like telling you, nope. That's my character build. Just nope.
That's just what I'm going to change your descriptor to. Just no. Xavier, no. All right. And then last but not least, our resident Selkie. How are you?
That is a loaded question, but
It is.
I'm good. I play Sorsha, who is that one's wife, though he failed to mention it. So maybe they're not married in this episode. I don't know. We'll see what the DM says. She is quite literally a spitfire, wildfire druid. She's a little crazy. She's a little high-strung. Maybe a little bit traumatized. But she's figuring it out. She goes.
All right. So that is our players. And as always, just as the reminder, I am your resident DM, Big Chief. I am here, as always, to narrate, to traumatize, to guide when needed, to confuse, to challenge, but mostly to narrate.
You know, the traumatizer is a choice, right?
Is it? Is it? I kind of feel like based off of the other games, it's kind of mandatory. But anyway. I would really like to give you guys a recap. But unfortunately, I am contractually obligated to let Danielle do it. I signed the contract. I have to.
We don't even have a contract for me being an exec.
So Danielle, as the one who made me sign that contract, to only let you do recaps. Can you tell us what happened last time?
Luna, would you like a snack called Chief? I will let you eat him.
I would. I would let her get num-nums all day long. She looks like she is a cuddler, and I would be happy.
She's very good at cuddles when she wants to be. She's also very good at num-nums. And I
Nom,
just
nom.
realized her jowls are in the camera half the time.
Yep.
I'd say sorry, but that's a blessing to y'all.
Yep. So what happened last time?
Last time, fuck, what did happen last time? Oh, ma'am, do not hang up my stream.
Man.
She just like put her jowls on my keyboard and so Xavier had a dream where he spoke to one of the gods, the god of magic in this world. So we have yet another god who has taken an interest in our party. And like, it's a little bit concerning how many gods have taken an interest in our party. Please remove your jowls from my computer. Then we fought some dinosaurs and got our asses kicked. And that was not fun. No, it was not.
You guys,
So you can take the paw off the keyboard too.
you guys kind of did get your asses beat a little bit.
We did. Oh, also Silky did a persuasive little dance in one of the dinos' mouths to convince him to put her down, and it worked.
Kind of.
And then, the other dino deep throated a bear. I had a plan. The plan just didn't work.
I think the dino got deep throated by a bear. Is how
No,
that would go.
Not any better. Not any better.
because I was in his throat, so he deep throated me.
Not the discussion I think we need to focus on to begin. But hey, that's okay. Semantics are everything.
They are.
As any good author knows, semantics are important.
Oxford comma, people. Oxford comma.
Hey yo. All right. So yes, you guys did fight a couple of tyrannosaurs, which were amazingly good at finding you because you guys made lots of noise. Xavier, for once, actually got just a little challenged when he tried to do his normal "you can't hit me with shit" spells, and they didn't work because they're site based.
Yeah, you got me on that one, but I still noped around,
You did.
and you
You
found
did.
out.
But you guys did kill these things, and as they, after they were both killed,
Oh yeah, they dissolved.
they kind
into
of
body
started
parts.
to boil and kind of just bubble out, and then they crumbled into just piles of bodies in various states of decomposition. And as you guys tried to move around the bodies, Xavier was intent on building the world's biggest funeral pyre, but as he went to try to move them, or his unseen servant went to try to move them, they all just kind of started turning to dust all around you. And then I believe once the dust settles, pun fully intended, I do believe at least one of you is down, aren't you?
Oh yes, and I'd said that like while he was doing that, I was gonna rush over and heal Silky.
All right. So let's pick up there with you coming out of bear form and turning and seeing your druid sister Sorsha just laying there, struggling to breathe a little bit.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level. Do 18 healing for her.
Yay.
All right. But before that happens,
She has a little
No!
bit of blowback.
as Sorsha, as you're laying there on the floor and you feel this healing get pumped into you, you take this big deep breath in, and there is just this immediate pang in your chest that you haven't felt for a while. And it feels tight. And then as you try to take a deep breath, You feel that it's just not coming. How does Sorsha react in this moment?
I mean, I guess she's just gonna dissociate a little bit and just sort of look up and not really pay attention to anything. She's just gonna try to keep breathing through it.
Okay. Give me a con save with disadvantage because it's all sorts of dusty and nasty in here.
That would be a 1.
That would be a 1. All right. So, Thavier, as you see Kina trying
Like
to
without
heal.
the bonus, but it's still a 1.
It's still a 1. So, Thavier, as you see Kina trying to use her druid magic to heal your wife, who is laying there clutching her chest a little bit, you notice her eyes kind of roll back in her head a little bit. And Sorsha, you find yourself alone. Alone in a very familiar place that I like to take you guys. Laid out. Pause for Evie hugs. Those are important.
Thank you.
Bye. So as you kind of come to in this void, as you're laid back in just kind of an inch or two worth of water, and you sit up, and you've been here a time or two before, but this time when you sit up, you see a figure that is very similar to you. As you're kind of laying on the ground, you notice that your feet are like touching just perfectly. And as you sit up, they sit up. Where your hair is long and flowing, their hair is shaved at the sides, kind of has this Viking braid thing going on, but the same fiery colored hair. Where you are very kind of demure and put together, they are very scarred up. You know, they look like they've been through the ringer more than a time or two. Where you like your dress and flowing and all that, they are wearing a very rugged military uniform. And they are just staring right back at you.
I want to try to boop her nose.
So, as you move to boop her nose, you notice that she mirrors your movement. So, as your hand moves, her hand moves in the exact same spot.
If Sorsha starts to dance, would her counterpart start dancing with her?
You could try. Right now, you're still sitting flat-assed on the ground, but...
Oh. Well, I mean, Sorsha would get up, or she would try to. Or is she, like, stuck gravitational pull-wise?
Nope. So you get up.
Okay. Yeah.
And this chick sitting across from you stands up the same way.
Sorsha's gonna, like, cross her eyes and do, like, weird eyeball things just to see if it's the same
and
thing.
And at that, this other you kind of sits back and just says, "The fuck are you doing?"
Sorsha's a little bit of a jumpy bean, so she's gonna go. Hi? Can you not do that? I've heard it's weird.
What are you doing?
You don't know how to cross your eyes and move them from side to side on opposite directions? It's easy like this. And she'll like get super close and do it again.
Who are you?
You first.
I don't know.
So this isn't one of those tricks that I read about forever ago, where like I tell you my name and then you swap places with me and then I'm stuck in this weird mirror with you while you pretend to be me. But if you tried that, my husband would notice. I think. I hope. Probably.
Who are you? Who am I?
I'm me. Is there any like insignias on her uniform or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
A normal one or with disadvantage?
I would say for now normal, because like you notice when she tries to move, she kind of glitches out a little bit.
That's a 17.
The 17. All right, so you kind of get a glimpse of this button on her jacket of a 5-headed draconic figure.
Assuming Sorsha knows nothing about that. History-wise or story-wise, I don't imagine that would be anything that was talked about in the temple. Selkie has an idea, but I don't think that Sorsha would know.
Selkie probably knows. Sorsha, probably not.
Okay. If I point to it, what was that?
And she looks down very confused, and all of a sudden she just kind of like, almost like noticing it for the first time, and she's like, that's me. That's who I am.
You're a dragon?
No.
Sorsha looks very confused.
She just looks very confused at like these things that are coming into her head, and just, no, I don't think so.
I was gonna say five heads is a lot for a body like ours. I don't think it would work well.
Why do you seem so familiar?
Well,
Who are you?
I don't know. Do you really not remember your name?
And she is looking at you with a bewildered expression.
Well, at that, Sorsha would sort of give a curtsy because she's obviously still in her fancy spinny dress. Then she'll look up. I'm Wolfram.
Wolfram.
That's her married name. She's a little bit sketched out about giving her name, so she's like, I don't know about this yet.
I think that's because Selkie distrusts Faye things and isn't 100% sure that's ain't it.
No, it's not even that. I feel like growing up in a temple, hearing all these weird legends and stories, I feel like Sorsha would be a little bit sus over people being like, who are you? What's your name? Like,
if it was a Faye thing, you never say my name is. It's you may call me.
yeah. Exactly.
So at hearing you call yourself Wolfram, she kind of like sits there and she starts rubbing her ribs a little bit in a very familiar spot to you where that drag, because that's where it is, right? On your
Yep.
ribs. Yeah. So she just kind of like starts rubbing it a little bit, and you can tell like
Is it one of those
seems to be
things
like
where-
a comforting motion. Like,
Is it like her fingertips are making the same rounds where Sorsha's would over the swirl of it?
yeah. And
Okay.
as she does, you almost feel it on your skin.
I feel like Sorsha would do the same thing. So she, like, not even like consciously, she's just sort of mimicking the action. What does yours look like?
My what?
Your mark.
Oh. I didn't know anybody else had one.
I didn't either. And she'll sort of like stop messing with hers a little bit. I just kind of assumed.
And she just kind of like starts undoing her uniform a little bit, and she opens it, and you notice like under her undergarments still just covered in scars. You can tell she lived a life full of battle, and she shows the same dragon mark as yours, but hers is kind of technicolor with scales. All of them blues, greens, reds, whites, and blacks.
At that, Sorsha's gonna take a minute, sort of stand there in awe for maybe a minute or two, and then she'll show this reflection, this person, the same thing that she showed the others. Again, there's no like underboob happening, but she'll like zip around her dress and be like, do you know what that And she just is sort of standing there looking at hers while she's showing hers. It's just like this weird moment of what in the nine hells is happening
Right.
in the dream.
And as you show yours, all of a sudden there settles recognition on her face. You're me.
But does that make me you?
Yes?
But I'm not you. You look different. And she'll sort of second guess and like look down at her body. She's like looking for matching scars or anything else that makes them look somewhat relatable.
Make a perception check real quick.
Okay. This is a 19.
All right. So as you like look down at your skin, instead of the mostly well taken care of skin that Sorsha has, and some silver scars, scales around your mark, you all of a sudden are covered in scars that you don't remember having. And as you touch each of them, a memory flashes through of exactly how you got it, of battles fought, of being beaten and hardened, driven to achieve everything that you have. You get a vision of you standing on top of a platform and seeing the heads of the different nations of the South bowing to you and referring to you as the tribal chiefess. And then just as quickly as you look down and saw them, your own skin comes back and those memories just kind of flash away, like waking up trying to remember a dream. But she's still standing in front of you, looking a little more aware than she was a moment ago.
Well, does this mean you know something?
I am you, Sorsha. And you are me. And I messaged you. That is the name that pops into your head, up to you whether you say it or not. But
she'd probably whisper it.
and as you whisper it, it's almost confirmation. And in some spot in the furthest back reaches of your mind, something solidifies, something firms up. And in that moment is when you watch her fade away and you suddenly feel your lungs filled with breath again. The pain in your chest gone. And as you sit there taking these deep breaths and feeling your heart rate like kind of slow back down to normal, you can almost hear 2 heartbeats every time yours does.
As Sorsha comes to, I think she'd probably be muttering and mumbling all of the questions she wished she would have asked. But it would be in probably Draconic, I'm thinking. I don't know if any of you guys speak that, but if you
Does
do.
anybody speak Draconic?
No.
Does Thavier? Nice.
Negative.
That's good to know.
Remind me to pick up comprehend languages next chance I get.
It's funny because Sorsha has access to that spell, but she'll get links if she uses it.
She just gets a little spicy, that's all.
All spicy. That's fine.
Just a roll of the dice. Only good things happen when you roll the dice.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But as she's like more so waking up, I guess, she probably wouldn't realize it, but I imagine she's very emotionally overwhelmed. She's sort of a little bit more than out of it. It's like when you wake up from being like under anesthesia for a surgery or something. Like she is so like, what the hell? Where am I? Where am I? Where is a familiar face? So she is searching for Thevir just to make sure that like she knows kind of where she's at for comfort purposes, if that makes sense.
And
Kina's
after
gonna,
all
like,
of the bodies kind of turned into dust, Thavier would have been at Sorsha's side while Kina was healing her.
I probably would have said to you even like while you were still dusting the bodies, just like, can you stop that? Like I'm like actively pouring like healing into Sorsha. I'm like, stop that come here. Your wife is bleeding.
Yeah, Thavier would have been right at Sorsha's side the entire time.
You guys take it away. Tell me a story. I'm just here.
Well, Draz is going to see if anybody needs any healing.
I think all
Anybody?
of us need healing.
We're all in pretty shit shape right now.
I got 30 points I can give out.
Look, I'm already 18 over my health. I got surplus a little bit. So
Are you like the only one who didn't get hit?
no, I am the only one that didn't get hit because I disengaged and ran away and hit every single fucking time. Sorry, everybody. I let
Do not apologize for anything.
I only got
it
hit
just means we
once,
don't have
and
to
it was
waste a
like
spell
50 some odd points. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Do you want
That did
10
not-
hit points?
Didn't you go down, Jazz?
No, I have 11 hit points left. I'm going to take 10 of my 30, but I got 20 then that people can, so
well, you
I
better
will
give Scorcha
100%
at least
take
10.
All right, Sorsha,
Sorsha wouldn't ask for them, but you would definitely recognize that her ember skin, like on her skin, are not glowing as bright as they normally do.
all right, I'm
They're
going to give
very dim.
I'll give Sorsha 10 hit points, and then who else needs any?
Thank you.
Who's in worse shape, Thevir or Kina?
I have 14.
You
Favor's
also
in worse
get
shape.
10. You get 10, and you get 10.
Plus, I have healing magic, and once I short rest, I can wild shape, and that'll give me extra hit points. So,
Yeah, speaking of which, since Sorsha is still hurting and still coming out of things, and I think most of us need at least something back, I would like a short rest. If we can sit here for like an hour.
do we think this is a safe place to sit for an hour?
I would
Because
wanna
when
stay
those
here.
dinos died, something
God.
started laughing. I'm not sure it is safe to linger here.
V would be on edge if we stayed at an hour. Like, she would be urging us to leave at least, or like maybe we take a slower pace. Can a slower pace count as a short rest?
No, I think it's got to be that we like sit and do nothing.
Well, we can always run back out of the cave and come back in an hour. But that
True,
just
but then
feels
they
a
have-
little weird.
Then we're moving backwards. I don't particularly
Yeah.
want to do that. Is there anywhere that we see, like maybe a hole in the cave? Because sometimes caves have those like big hidden rocks that you can
Natural
scooch
holes.
over,
Yeah.
and or maybe there's like a spot under the stairs.
I mean, I have an
maybe
idea.
Kina can wild shape into something big, bash a hole into the wall. Like I don't know.
I'm out of wild shapes.
Oh, okay.
If we can go to this area, which was closed off from what I remember, I can throw an alarm in this general area, and we will have a decent warning if anything is coming our way.
I love that spell. It's such a good spell.
Because if we leave the cave, we don't know what's going to happen. And if we go take
Yeah.
a full long rest, we don't know what's going to happen to the kids.
Yeah, because didn't we read a warning that the cave like rearranges itself and like we've seen the cave rearrange itself. We can't even find the kids. That's over. The kids disappeared.
So I recommend that we go sit down for an hour. We take a short nap. I will set an alarm spell so that it wakes me up. And we will have at least a full round warning if anything's coming our way.
Sorsha's just being a big baby, so she's just gonna put her arms out like for uppies. She's done. She's cooked.
I am going to ask it, like Kina is like you're laying out this plan is going to ask you to make it so that the alarm alerts her as well.
Hold on.
Wouldn't it be wiser so that to make it so it just alerts all of us if somebody crosses the boundary?
The issue is that I can either make it make a sound for all of us to be aware, or I can make it silent so that only I am aware.
So
I
then
can't
make it so
pick
that
and
all of
choose.
us are alerted.
The problem with that, one, the mental alarm automatically wakens me even if I'm asleep. So like there's no worries there. One. Two, if it's an audible alarm, then it's audible for the enemies that have triggered my alarm.
If they're triggering the alarm, they're close enough that they already know where we are.
No, I can make it a mental alarm and I can place it anywhere I want up to a mile.
True.
So I can give us a pretty decent amount of warning. And if it is a mental alarm, we can keep it relatively silent.
All right.
So you guys are moving where?
I guess there. Oh, yes. I explored this room. Sarcophagi. Do we know what's through this door?
You would probably stay close to like the entranceway. Like not go too far into the cave. I feel like she would want to.
Here's the thing. Do we want to go through this door? Because at this point, we're kind of backed into a room where things can come at us from multiple angles, and we don't know where some of those angles lead to. And if something comes at us through the door we came through, we're kind of blocked from going through that door now.
Well, I mean, like I don't know. I'm just saying, like, I just wanted to stay close to where we entered, and then if somebody wants to stay by the back entrance, but you already have an alarm, so you can just pick which entranceway you want to alarm, Xavier. Or can you do a radius of a mile?
No, it's a alarm spell is a small area, but you can place it up to a mile away.
Right. Then are we just all staying in this room then? For an hour?
I guess.
Yeah, for a short rest.
Okay.
I will tell y'all now, Kina ain't not napping. I'd like to investigate the sarcophagi.
Where?
He's
Did you go in the other room?
He's in the same room that we're in. Are we not all in that little back? That's a sarcophagus.
How about we don't touch any of the dead things until after our nap?
I didn't say I was going to touch him. I just wanted to take a look.
Yeah, but what if that triggers something? What if
I really like that line.
Triggers something.
That's a good one to clip, Danielle.
Well, I didn't say I was
How
going to.
about we don't touch any of the dead things till after we nap?
Just saying, like, some of us, I mean, I'm good, but like some of you guys are barely hanging on. And if you trigger something,
You guys are napping in a hag den. What is the worst that could happen?
A lot. Especially she wants to investigate and she's going to be like, ooh, shiny thing, touch it. And then all of a sudden the hag appears, 2 dinosaurs riding on the back of owl bears will show up or something.
I love how the
That's
dinos
a
are
very
riding on
interesting visual.
All right, Brian, that blue and gray square is my alarm. Can you
right.
give Fitzy the sight that he should have? Because he's not able to see anything in the dark.
Maybe. Let's see what I can do.
But if there's legitimately stairs over here, then Fitzy's going to be on the prowl for the hour.
Dynamic lighting. All right, so now I get to try something, and let me know if this fucks up monumentally, but I'm going to try it.
Ooh. That's even better. What I'm seeing here is right. We could just go down the steps. And we have even more room.
Oh no.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Somebody triggered some. There's some.
I didn't do anything.
I was going to say, look at the music, Brian.
Say what?
It wasn't me. I didn't touch anything.
No, I was just saying, what's the music, Brian?
Who touched
while
it?
we are struggling with the eerie music, do we get our short rest?
So, you guys find your way into this room. And you guys are all standing around the sarcophagi with a emaciated, mummified female noble. Her hands and her eye sockets are dressed with purple and pink arum lilies. Flickering candles illuminate her and the wall beyond her. And you are just filled with just this sense of unease. Kind of like all of you with this music. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
He's just like, great.
Huh?
Love this feeling.
I want to
He's just
know it.
like,
I
great,
didn't do
love this
anything.
feeling. Oh no, this is.
Chief has been playing with this new sound app that he's got that gives me access to a lot of fun stuff like ambient sound. So,
thanks, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
I love it, but
I
hate what it implies.
Here's the question: are we hearing the music as like our characters as well, or is it just?
No, not yet.
Breaking the fourth wall, Danielle.
Not yet. You definitely feel the feeling that it's invoking in all of you guys, just where you guys are like trying to like settle down and like close your eyes, but even you see even Draz, who's been through battle, been through war, he's had these moments where he's like set up, you know, and legitimately had to take a short rest as war is being fought around him, and even he's like every 2 seconds he's just kind of like resting his head, and then like one eye pops open and just kind of like looks around, and he's just like
so how much is this going to affect our hit point regeneration?
Is there a lid to the sarcophagus?
There is not.
Don't.
Okay. New plan.
Wait
New
until
plan.
after your little nappy naps.
But for the sake of a short rest, you guys are able to get your short rest. You guys are able to able to
anybody create stone?
No. Okay, new plan. We have the bags of napping. 4 of us crawl in there, and 1 person stays outside as a lookout, and then like we swap after a bit. This way, the people inside the packs don't have to deal with
Gina,
this.
did you say that you were investigating her a little bit?
She said none of that. You imagine that. I remember V distinctly saying.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Many things.
I have a plan.
But we got to go in turn order here. And she did say first that she was going to investigate.
Does anyone want to give me the help action?
I'll help you.
I'm gonna go to sleep.
You.
I was trying to get a good nap in.
Thank you so much, because it was going to be a 7, but now it's a 16.
Okay. So as you start examining this mummified noble's corpse, you start to see these scintillating colors at the corner of your eye a little bit. It kind of just starts dancing with color a little bit. And as you turn your head to look up towards the noble's face, you notice that there is, instead of the mummified face that was there, you see her as she was in life. Just this beautiful young woman, dressed head to toe in the princess outfit, very similar to what you are familiar to wearing in your
Back home.
Yeah, back home. And she just kind of is looking, still with a lifeless look up at the face, or up at the ceiling for a moment. What do you do? How do you react as you see this?
Kina's gonna go very still and then just like blink and see, like, would I blink? Am I still seeing this?
So when you blink, like you'd kind of do one of those like long blinks, and as you open your eyes again, you notice that she is looking at you.
Ah,
with
great.
With the slightest smirk on her face.
I feel like we would have been safer in the T-Rex room.
Yeah. So I'm not blinking again.
And she says in this beautiful, sultry, almost seductive voice, "Kiss me and let me live again. And I need you to make a charisma save with disadvantage."
So, since
So
I'm
does this
assisting her
count
with
as,
this,
The
do I
charm
see this
condition?
happening?
Sorry, dude.
Kina, you go first.
You currently are just dressed. You are watching her just look at this mummified corpse.
Okay.
Does this count as like the charmed condition?
Not quite.
Because as a half elf, I have advantage on anything that has to do with being charmed.
Okay. So that would give you a straight roll.
I'll take it over disadvantage. You said that's a charisma save?
Yes.
12?
All right. So with a 12, upon hearing her say this, you immediately lean forward and kiss this beautiful princess that is laying in front of you.
Can I roll to see if I can stop her?
V's just watching this. I don't even know if V notices this. Like, V's just so on edge. Like, I feel like she's watching it going like she's probably just like, I don't even know if this is really happening.
So to roll to stop her. Make a
Tackle her,
perception check
Brad.
with disadvantages. You're just kind of creeped out and just this whole vibe of everything that's happening.
But me and Draz are next to each other and we're both wearing our ringies.
That's
Okay.
true.
So can it be a straight roll?
What does the rings do again?
Now I gotta go and look.
Advantage on life.
Advantage on everything. I'm fairly certain it doesn't give you advantage on everything, does it?
No, it does.
While
Okay,
wearing
so-
this ring, you gain a +1 bonus to the AC and saving throws. If you're within 5 feet of the creature with the paired ring, you have advantage on attack rolls. Once per short rest when the creature attuned to the pair ring more than 10 feet. And you can reuse your reaction to switch places with them. Okay.
All right, so you can't give him a straight roll on that, right?
Nope.
Because it's not a
Alright.
saving throw.
Well, with my +1, because of my ring, I got a 9.
A 9? So you're just checking the vibe of the whole room out. You don't even notice her leaning in.
Ugh.
Question.
Yeah.
She's waking up and is now moving under her own power. My alarm is set centered over that sarcophagus. So
Okay.
she should activate my alarm.
Well, nothing really happens.
You
Except
said
for
she is changing shape and touching in my alarm space. I did not specifically designate this creature, but now that it has signs of life, I feel like it should trigger my alarm.
so far it is not moved.
I mean, its head moved to turn towards me.
Yeah.
You perceived it as such. But your lips come to touch the leathery, mummified skin of this thing as you all look over to see Kina, like, kissing this mummy.
Wait,
And,
Can I do like a forehead
we
kiss?
see her leaning over.
huh?
You said that we are all aware we see her leaning
Yes,
over.
at this point, you guys see Kina kissing this mummy. This mummified corpse.
Can I pull her off of her?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey, friend, I
Yeah.
think I can call you friend. We don't kiss dead things.
I'm just gonna grab like the back of her and like pull her really aggressively. Like hopefully she like hits the floor, kind of like behind me, kind of deal.
All
I
right.
understand we all have issues, but this is like some top-notch therapy that you need. Why?
So, Kina,
Making
you
out
are
with the mummy.
suddenly swarmed with a bunch of scarab beetles
Ugh.
that are like
Can
making their
I-
way down into your armor, or into like under the dress, into the armor. They're making their way. V, as you like grab her, some of them do run up like under your sleeve and everything, and
Sorsha, explode the ceiling, please.
Explode the room.
Am I like aware of things again, or am I still under
yes,
like this?
as soon as your lips touch this corpse, in the back of your head, you hear a witch's cackle. As something
am I-
is having some fun with you.
Okay, but am I like
I
me
don't
again in the
Yes,
head?
you are fully back to your lips on a mummy. Well, a mummified corpse. I keep on saying mummy, remembering that mummies are an actual monster. This is not a monster, which is why it did not trip Xavier's thing.
So
But I
I'm
also
like
yanked
as
off.
they're yanking me back, I'm like jerking me like. "Ah!"
Sorsha's gonna give Javier a confused look and like kind of tilt her head.
That was
And
not
Xavier's
me.
gonna
I
point
did
to the
not
ceiling
do that.
above the sarcophagus.
You kind of did that.
Say what?
I didn't. Why are
Xavier
there bugs?
points
Why
to
are
the
there
ceiling
bugs
above
on
the
it?
sarcophagus and tells Sorsha to explode the ceiling, raining stones down into the sarcophagus.
What was Kina saying?
I
imagine
did
I
not
have
do
to-
that, and why are there
Twice,
bugs
you
on
guys
me?
was like, okay, I was gonna say you guys talked over each other twice, and my brain went, as far as breaking the ceiling, I have one spell that I think will do that, and it's called Erupting Earth, and Sorsha would just listen to Thevir because she has no reason not to trust his judgment and would do
Okay.
the thing.
In the meantime, Kina, as these scarab beetles scour over your body, you're going to take a grand total of 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
And V, because some of them got in there, you're going to take all threes, 9 piercing damage.
You're going to discourage V from ever doing a good deed again.
Yeah. He's gonna avoid me like, I was trying to be friends with her, and now she's never gonna want to be near me again. Thanks.
V's just
Akina's
not sure what's
like
going
scrambling
on.
backwards,
It would have
like,
been a whole lot worse if she had left you, if you guys had left her just sitting there like doing that, because they would have swarmed her completely, and that would have been fun.
I saved your life.
Fun for you.
Is Sorsha able to explode the ceiling and fill up the sarcophagus with rock?
I will DM you the spell, and you can tell me if you think it's worth it or not.
Yeah,
This
if
is
you
the
could do
only
that,
spell.
that'd be great.
Works. I don't know.
while that's happening, I feel like Kina is just like fucking hyperventilating.
I got a whole bunch of stuff I can.
I know you miss what's his face, but this is taking a little
Drez,
far.
that was not. And she's just like glaring daggers at you, but there's something just like deeply unsettled in her expression. She's just like, that wasn't me. There was something in my head.
All right. I'd say, did
So
you just
did
get
we
eerier?
get that short rest before this happened, or no?
Before, no.
Heck!
I just want to take a nap.
They didn't, because the first second we walked in, you had to go make out with Ghosty Ghost over there. Because I don't know, you got a fetish now. This is
No.
weird, Tina.
No.
This is weird, girl. This is
Would
weird.
out of curiosity, would ghosts have set off Xavier's alarm as well?
All
or is it
I'm
just...
saying is now it's not
It
Mother
says
Figure, it's
A
Mummy
creature.
Kisser.
Yeah, it's mummy kisser. Now you're a mummy kisser.
Yeah. You know, not just another character with mommy or daddy issues. That's all.
So what's
See what I
the
did there?
DM ruling as
Mummy?
to whether or not we can pile rock in the sarcophagus?
Oh yeah, I'm reading. Okay, choose a point you can. Yeah, on the ground within range. Fountain of churned earth and stone
Upside
erupts
down
in a
ground.
20-foot cube. Okay, so that would mean I will let it happen, but Kina and Draz are gonna have to make deck saves.
Kina, honestly, like the moment she got free, she's scrambling like on like that crab crawl thing, just scrambling
Yeah, but
backwards as far away
With the
from that
timing
thing
of it, that pretty much happened like right as you were pulled off of there. So go ahead, you guys make Dex saves.
Natural 20.
You would have had an
9.
advantage anyway because I was next to you or near you.
What'd you get, Kina?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some damage that you got to roll, Selkie.
Wait, why did Selkie get hit when Danielle was the one that rolled?
No.
No.
I don't want.
She was
I had
rolling how much
Selkie cast
damage
a spell.
she does to me.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm confused. Thank you. Okay, that was why. Okay, sorry. I got a little confuzzled. I was like, why is Selkie rolling?
I am about to go down, by the way, guys.
I'm so
Yeah, all
sorry.
because you had to go investigate. You just couldn't have gone to sleep. You know what?
She wasn't gonna sleep in here anyway. This place is too creepy.
Curiosity killed the princess.
It's about to kill the whole damn team.
Yeah.
I will say, like, after V pulled off, she definitely would have pulled out both of her daggers, and had, like, them out, like, in an aggressive, like, maybe one ready to throw and one, like, ready to stab if she needs to.
Okay.
Because I feel like, okay, as much as you two are joking, like, you two do know me well enough at this point, I would not just start making out with corpses.
No, because it wasn't like nobles, and nobles do weird shit.
I like how quick and deadpan I had to just, no, we don't.
I don't even know Draz that well, and we've been on a team for 3 years. He gets told a different story about why I ended up in jail every time he asks, so he doesn't even
All
know
right.
that.
So, Selkie, you rolled some damage. 24. So, Draz will take half of that.
And you said we did not get our short rest in?
Not yet.
You mother trucker.
I just want to take a nap, baby.
So, Kina, you get hit with 15 piercing damage as all these scarab beetles are crawling around under the dress, under the armor, just biting and gnawing. And then as you're sitting here just kind of you start getting pelted in the face with rocks as the ceiling falls in.
And now I'm in death saves.
I'm gonna run over and touch the rocks and cast Arcane Lock.
I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on Kina.
Thank
Are
you.
either of you guys like moving away from the sarcophagus, maybe?
I thought that was the point of the Dex save, was us jumping away.
I can't move. I'm unconscious.
I'm running right over there, and I am casting.
Kina, you got
do I
10
have
points
to-
back.
Thank you.
I touch the rocks and I cast Arcane Lock. Until
Okay.
my spell is dispelled, that sarcophagus is closed. Now I can utter my special phrase to unlock it for 1 minute.
Don't.
Yeah, leave that chick in there.
So, like, it's like, I basically come to, like, as V and Sorsha are pulling me back. I hit the deck. The scarabs go everywhere. I am, like, shrieking. Then rocks hit me in the face, and I'm out. And then, like, Draz hits me with Cure Wounds, and I, like, kind of like the movie star, like, like, sit up and just, like, what was that?
You kissed a corpse.
I did not do that.
I mean, we all watched it happen.
That was not me.
Sorry to break it to you. It was definitely your lips on that dead. Why aren't you beating the bugs off of you? Like, as you're talking, like, beetles are just crawling across your face. Like,
She's just like flaming. Girly Pop isn't like full on like just like
stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
yeah. She's going crazy right now.
Did I stutter? Burn it. Just
Get the salt out. Get the salt out. Salt and burn.
Yeah, V would be definitely on edge.
Like, he's just like screaming and like flaming the bugs off her. Just That was not me. You know I wouldn't do that. There was something in my head. And like the two of you, like you've never seen her this upset. Like none of you have seen her this upset.
I'm thinking you're having a mental breakdown at this point.
Yes, she kind of is.
It's like she might be onto something though. That is not something she would normally do.
She's just gonna like sit there and like once all the bugs are off, she's just gonna like kind of just huddle in the corner and start like chanting various prayers from like back home to like the gods that she knows from her world. And she's just like clutching this. I don't know if you guys have actually, any of you have actually seen what's on this chain around her neck, but she's just clutching something that's on a chain around her neck and just like rocking back and forth, muttering these prayers.
Can I do something I'm not sure is going to work because Sorsha's not a cleric? But obviously, she sees these strange freaking bugs. And are they just on Kina and V, or are they like?
Yeah, and as they're like whipping them off, you see them just scuttling away, acting like perfectly normal bugs do.
Okay, well they're not normal bugs. They're icky bugs that came out of a sarcophagus. So Sorsha wants to take a minute and sort of like half meditate. Think like Rafiki with his like goofy little Om stance. And she's got like one eye open and one eye closed. And that one eye open is like eyeing the bugs. And she's going to pray to Havo. And ask for all of the bugs in this room to be gone.
All right. Make a religion check.
Okay, dokies. I can do that.
I guess while she's doing that, can we like look around and see if anything's visible to her at least, like in the dark corners, because she does have 120 feet of dark vision. So
yeah.
So, like, I just want to, like, see if there's anything possibly in other places that could possibly come to life. Is there another body in here? Like, is this...
Sure, give me a perception check.
Exactly what kind of horror show did we rest in?
Exactly, because Kina became overwhelmed with the infatuation of that gorgeous corpse.
It was not. No.
Girl, you slept with her. I don't know what else to tell you.
Not a phrase I thought I would ever hear in my life. So props to you for enlightening my brain.
Unfortunately, I did not roll very well, but I did, with my +5, a 7.
Okay, so with a 7, you believe this to be absolutely valid. As you look over this way, towards Sorsha, who is currently sitting in her meditative state.
Oh, God. Okay.
You, like, look back, and you see your younger brother. Clad in armor very similar to yours. Looking a little worse for the wear since the last time you've seen him. He bears a tattoo indicating that he has indeed sworn himself to a thieves' guild. As he just turned, like, as you lock eyes with him, swearing that he is real, he just kind of turns and walks through this door.
That door?
Yep.
But I didn't roll like a charisma or anything, did I? So would I have something
with
like...
your perception check that you made? You see this, and it seems 100% real.
Oh, Lord.
I don't like this cave.
So I can't roll like an insight, like, because I doubt that.
With that perception check, you would see no reason to.
Oh, no. I guess V's attention would be fully drawn to the door then. She would probably take one step forward, but like something's like, like both of her instinct and her willpower are at like.
All right, here's what the save that we'll have you make then. Make me a charisma save with disadvantage because of that 7.
Okay. All
How
right.
close is Jaws to her?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't do for that because it's not an attack roll.
Saving throws.
It didn't say saving throws on there though.
Yeah, I think you get a +1 though.
On my AC.
What about, where's my bloody inventory?
Hey, Draz, don't you have a aura that helps with saving throws?
You know what? I believe I do, and you also get a +1 to saving throws, V.
All right, so what'd you
Okay.
get?
What is this
Dirty
bonus?
20.
And could it have helped me not kiss a fucking corpse?
Too late.
Partners in the bag. It doesn't count. They have to
No,
be
it's
out
a
of the bag.
paladin thing.
What did you?
If you're
what'd you
within
get?
10 feet, you get a +2 on all saving throws, so you get a total of +3.
Are you just emitting this aura all the time?
Yeah, I forgot about it. It's one of my newer features.
Is
While
it
you are
Paladins
conscious,
just do that.
while you are conscious,
Well, I will
grant
give you the
all
chance
friendly
to do this after I get V's number.
Okay, dirty 20 with the +1, and then if you add his +2, that makes it a 22.
All right.
But I
So with
didn't
the
get
22, you will fight
Wouldn't it be
the
a-
urge to just go. Like you feel initially just compelled to go,
Mm-hmm.
but you fight that urge. But you are 100% convinced that your brother just walked through that door and that he is sitting in that room beyond.
Well, I want to go to the door, but I want to have to. But she's gonna say we need to go to the door. That's her next thing. She's gonna look at Draz and be like, "We need to go to the door."
Mhm. All right. And in this moment, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead and we are going to take our bio break really
I
quick.
thought we were gonna roll initiative. I was like, "Oh no!"
Can we have
Not
our
quite.
short rest for the bio break?
Say what?
We leave for 5 minutes and we can sleep for an hour. Let's do the time warp.
Do the time warp.
to the time?
We'll see.
Yeah.
But for now, I'm going to throw up the intermission video. So give us just 5 minutes to go and take care of business, and we will be right back.
That was quick.
Maybe. right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to my little house of horrors, where I am having an absolute blast letting these guys just walk through this hag's den and see what can be seen, feel what can be felt, make out with mummies.
You know what? I no longer feel bad about what I'm doing to you Wednesday.
You should.
No, you deserve everything that's coming to you.
I am doing nothing. The dice choose.
Never mind, we're on stream. I won't do it.
Okay, the fact that all of you guys are just at least a little bit on edge lets me know that I am at least an okay DM.
You are a good
I'm not on.
I will admit that I am not a complete shit DM.
I mean, I'm not on edge, but you are not a shit DM.
Well, damn.
I arcane locked the
Shit
mummy
DM,
in
what?
her freaking sarcophagus. She
Yes,
cannot
now we've got a
leave
new problem.
the sarcophagus.
As the quick recap,
Out
yes,
magical means.
we started the session. Bodies were being Thanos, basically. They were being turned into dust. And Sorsha was there unconscious. Ina came, pumped some healing into her. She kind of came back and then was having some kind of an episode. Met herself, to the best of her knowledge. Came out of that. They all decided, hey, we need a nap in a hag's den. So they came to a room that they thought was safe. Put up an alarm. Kina chose to make out with a mummy.
I did not.
You're
She
right.
very much chose to. I saw that. Her eyes gave everything away.
But yeah, were they like glazed over and like
Maybe a little.
charmed?
No, sparkled. They sparkled like you.
Did the one foot go up when she kissed the mummy?
It looked like. Well, I'm assuming both feet did because she had to lean in to the sarcophagus. So both
But either way, got some bug friends, got some rocks dropped on her face. V tried pulling her away, got some bug friends of her own. And then V turned around to see what she is absolutely convinced was her brother walk through the door on the far end of the chamber. And that is where we come back with V being very insistent that you guys should go through the door.
V hasn't
Oh.
actually said anything to us yet.
No, I did. I turned to Draz and said we have to go to the door.
Why? We've kind of got our hands full.
But there's somebody there. I know. I know somebody's there that I know.
Somebody we need to kill?
No, we need to save them.
You think the kids are through that door?
Yes.
Well, let's get things sorted here and make sure
Can-
everybody's okay, and then we'll head to the door.
Can we wait 1 hour? If it will make you feel better, I can send Fitzy through the door, and Fitzy can tell us everything that's going on. He'll have an hour to go explore.
This is
But I need a nap.
fantastic idea, because I also need a nap.
I'm so hyperventilating against the wall, FYI. Here, let me actually move my token. Okay,
Can I try and calm her down like they did in the movie Airplane?
If you slap me, like when they all have the line, let me try. No, don't do that. V would stab you in the face.
No, we're hitting Kina. V would
Oh, you
probably
can hit
join
Kina.
in.
I thought you were going to hit me.
Hey!
Because you're
I
the one
wanted to
who's
go through the door.
hyperventilating.
Okay, fine. Here. That will probably snap her out of it, though. She's just like, what?
And right as you get slapped out of it, apparently, Kina, you swear you hear something slamming under those rocks trying to get out. But Thavier, your alarm has not been tripped.
It is trying to get out. We need to get out of this room.
Are we in the mix? Is this one of those situations where none of this
We
is
need to
real?
get out of this room now.
In my magic, it cannot get out unless I let it out.
It is pounding on the rocks. It is trying to get out. We should not stay here.
Kina, remember the classes that you have taken. It will be okay. You can trust in things to hold together for a little while yet. It is
No,
trapped.
we need to get out of here. We need to get out of this room. And the rock slide that you caused collapsed that doorway. So we need to pick one of these other, either the stairs or the doorway here, and we need to go through. And we need to leave this room now.
Press forward blindly without recovering as much as we can, then we may not be prepared for the next challenge that
It is about to get out of the coffin.
Sorcia's gonna sort of put her hand on Vivier's arm. Hey, Kina, do you like the rain?
Yes. It is soothing.
Yeah?
I can see clearly.
Okay, and then I would like to cast the cantrip Drizzle. It's a little bit silly. I conjure up a very light rain, enough to dampen the ground in a 20-foot square foot, but not enough to drink or to put out a fire, blah, blah, blah. It only lasts for about a minute, or I can make it last for 10 minutes, and the ground is wet to touch. But it's not enough to make the ground muddy enough to impede anybody's movement or anything like that. I'm just trying to calm Kina down.
Kina, see, it's a soothing noise, but also she's still just like staring at this coffin because she knows she heard something pounding on the inside of that. And she's just like, do none of you hear that?
No, her focus is solely on that door. That door is calling V. She's probably even inching towards it as you guys are talking to each other. She could probably get away with it.
Trust in the magic and trust in the fact that we will be much better prepared in an hour. We all need to rest our eyes.
If that gets out within an hour, we should...
If that gets out in an hour, it will awaken me. And if it awakens me, I will ensure that we all stay safe.
None of you hear it pounding on the inside.
No. There is no pounding.
Can I do maybe a religion check or a perception check just to see, like, if I can hear what she's hearing? Maybe it's a druid thing. I'm trying to give Kino the benefit of a doubt.
Absolutely, you may.
I want to double up on that, and I want to do an Arcana check to see if there's any flaws, gaps, or ways that this body that we buried in stone and I magically locked into a sarcophagus, if there's any way it can get out.
Sweet. So, Thavier, make your Arcana check first.
Was this like a one-time,
while he's making
pounds
the check,
or is it like a continuous pounding?
You've been hearing the music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't hear it now.
That is a natural
right now,
20
but you
for
hear
a
that it every
31.
once in a while just makes a loud, like, bang. That's pretty much how often it's going. Xavier,
Okay.
what did you get for your Arcana check?
Natural 20 for a 31.
Sweet. You feel extremely confident that your magic is working as cast and doing exactly what it should be doing. Sorsha, what check were you making?
You didn't actually tell me.
Well,
I
you
said,
tell me what you want to. You know what? Let's call it a perception. And
Okay.
because she's pointing it out to you, you can do it with advantage.
Ooh, with guidance? That sounds good to me.
Like every time she hears it, she's just gonna like full body flinch.
Will you math for me? I can't. That was in that 20 on your die that you let me borrow, and then it's a +4 and a +7.
31.
31.
31. So you, Sorsha, listen close to hear any of this banging that she is talking about. And you don't hear it.
With that creepy music that just cut in at that point.
But
was perfect.
That was
in
perfect.
your head, you hear a sultry, smooth, masculine voice that just says, "What are you doing here? You tried to lead these people. You will only lead them to death. You are not worthy. You will fail them all."
Everybody fails. People die. That's what they do. Who are you anyway?
The world will fall to ash at your feet.
Can we hear her talking to this thing?
That's up to her.
She's absolutely saying it out loud. Sorsha admittedly is a little bit shy with you guys because, you know, I feel like their relationship is all still new, but Sorsha tries to make up for it and not keeping secrets. So she is 100% speaking out loud. And her demeanor goes from calm, like, you know, Kina's, you know, just maybe a little bit on the cray-cray, to snapping to like a very serious face in the moment, to saying what she's saying out loud. And it's almost like her eyes, they shift from being this ember bright red to this dark grayish, like kind of like burnt coal.
And that's not like Sorsha. Like
Jason?
only like what a
No.
week, and we've never seen that.
Jason, you
No.
can go ahead and get inspiration for the fact that you just pinned your backstory in our chat. Just in case I need something to go look at.
Just got a feeling.
That's a good player right there. Hey, just in case you forgot the thing to traumatize me, here you go.
Oh, please, you're dropping everybody's stuff in here. I'm just waiting for mine.
I'm gonna like look at Sorsha. What did you hear?
She doesn't hear you. She's waiting for a response from the coffin. And it's sort of like one of those things where like her ear is to the coffin and she looks like she's looking at you guys, you specifically, Kina, but you could tell that like her whole entire demeanor has shifted to this, oh shit,
So,
type
Sorsha,
of thing. Yes.
as you're trying to lean in and hear what is under this big pile of rocks, Kina, what you see next time you see or you hear this bang on the rock, you see this hand reach out of the rock and just kind of smash Sorsha's head into the stone.
Sorsha!
You then see this young figure that you supposedly kissed stand up. And she looks at you and says, "You got him killed. He wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for you. He tried to save you. And where is he now? You tried to save your people, but you couldn't even save the only man that loved you.
I want to look at Thavir and V and just kind of whisper to them, guys, I think we need to get the druids out of here now.
Sorsha,
Question.
as you're sitting here trying to listen into who's talking to you, you hear him respond, "What does it matter when you know I am right? You are not ready. You are unworthy. You will fail."
So,
Where would your love be then? But ash at your feet.
If I have to burn the whole world down to protect these people, I will. Everybody fails. Everybody dies. Shut up! And she'll sort of like grab her ears and just yell, shut up. Really, really loudly and sort of get on her knees. And just, she's still sort of like hanging her head towards the coffin. She likes that stealth injuring mentality, so she's waiting for a response, but she's sort of just like
Thevir's gonna go and he's just gonna pick up Sorsha and start whispering in her ear, "My love, it truly seems as though this conversation is not reaching any sort of a fruition on your end. Perhaps we retreat for the moment and we come back when we are more sure of ourselves." And assuming that she lets him pick her up, he's going to just start walking.
As you touch her, I need you to make a wisdom save with disadvantage, please.
oh god. While he's doing that, I've got a question.
oh
So like the moment I saw the lady smash Sorsha's head into the rocks,
Yeah.
I would have been like screaming her name and lunging forward to try and like pull her away. So like, how does that work? Because like I'm moving, I'm not listening to what this thing is saying to me.
Well, we'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Because this is kind of all happening at the same
23.
time. At disadvantage?
I rolled a 17 and an 18.
Solid.
All right.
Guys have other stories.
Nope, wizard indeed.
my man!
I am going to kill this man.
While he's doing that, and I see Tina beelining, I'm going to grab her and I'm going to give her a mild to non-gentle shake and try and get her attention to look at me instead of looking at the coffin.
Hold on.
Hey, remember that time Cal got eaten by a dragon and you had to drag me kicking and screaming away because I was trying to follow?
Yep.
It's a lot like this.
Yep.
I remember that time that Kina tried to deep throat a dinosaur.
No,
Hey,
the
you-
dinosaur deep throated me.
So
So much worse.
So
yeah, I feel like
I will
V's
say
kind of
that
way.
with that roll, Thavir, you avoid the absolute panic attack that comes from it. But you are still going to get the vision as you touch Sorsha of her just laying there lifeless.
Yeah, nope. There's something fucked up with this room. Draz is. Oh, wait. I was within 10 feet of Draz. So technically that was a 25.
Okay, you already avoided the panic attack. Shut up. Dick.
So I'm just going to pick up Sorsha and we're going to say, fuck it. I'm not getting my nap in. I'm sleepy. I'm tired. I'm cranky. And my coif is messed up because of the dust in the air. We're going to go through the door.
While he's carrying Sorsha, could she like subconsciously point at Kina, like get her too?
Kina is currently still running to the rocks, by the way.
Well, that's what I mean. Like if Thevir is picking up Sorsha, and Sorsha is
No.
not paying attention, I feel like
The
Druid
only-
to Druid range, she would be like sort of pointing like to Kina, like get her too.
All right.
All right, what do you want me to
So-
roll? Because I'm going to transition Sorsha onto one shoulder like a sack of potatoes. I'm going to thrust my shoulder into Kina like a sack of potatoes, and I'm going to stand up and just start walking.
Well, so you're gonna have to give me a contested strength roll to Kina, because Kina is like going
do I
towards.
see him carrying Sorsha?
Draz is big and
You-
tall and muscly. Ask for him, friend.
Do I see that he's carrying Sorsha? Because I was trying to get Sorsha
No,
away
you
from there.
still see this feminine figure standing up out of the thing that Davier told you was completely safe, and she is telling you how you are going to fail everybody, and that is where your head is at with, according to your eyes, Sorsha's lifeless corpse at her feet.
Kina,
Honestly, I feel like
my
she's not
strength
even
check
hearing
against you is
anything this
21.
person's saying.
Yeah.
Like, she's not even hearing what this person is saying. Like, she's just trying to get to Sorsha. The words are not registering.
Oh, they are. Because they are words being spoken right into your very soul.
Look, if Kina's dissociating, she can dissociate, and it'll be like an out-of-body experience.
woman on a
Which should probably give her disadvantage on this contested strength check.
If
I
anything, it
agree.
gives me advantage because it's pure adrenaline trying to get to Sorsha.
I like how we're like using mental health problems as a plus to getting her out
know
of
what?
the room.
You know
Kina-
what? If D&D is anything other than therapy, I'm wrong.
Kina, Sorsha is on my shoulder.
Okay.
So if you're trying to
So-
get to Sorsha, then
That is way too many
But
words. that he is
Tina
not
saw an
listening to.
image of her Sorsha's face being slammed into the pile of rocks. So as far as Kina knows, Sorsha still faces in the rocks. So she's
Okay.
not. She's
Yeah,
By the
not.
way, I got a
Because I can
21
see
on
where
that.
you guys
Kina
are trying to
and
go.
Sorsha's
Here's
like
what
the
I'll
score.
say. Here's what I'll say. Forget the strength check. What you see out of Kina and Sorsha in both of their states, despite the fact that you hear them verbalizing, we're going to go kind of Stranger Things in the fact that both of their eyes are rolled into the back of their heads, and they are just kind of standing there, like arms to the side, just looking completely non-responsive. That is what you're going to pick up. But
So am I actually moving or am I just like locked in place?
no, you think you're moving.
Huh.
But as all that's going on, V, you're staring at the door.
Mhm.
Draz and V, I need both of you guys to give me wisdom saves with disadvantage, please.
With disadvantage? Fine.
Yeah.
But if I'm being charmed, I can't be charmed if it's something like it. I do have Fey ancestry being a drow. So
Also add +2 because you're within 10 feet of me.
no, I'm not. If I'm by the I don't know where I'm at.
For the purposes of this roll, you're within 10 feet of me.
So I'm going to send you a message, and this stays quiet.
I don't like that.
So you sure I have to do disadvantage, huh? So my natural 20 goes to waste.
So, I need you guys to make your wisdom saves with disadvantage.
13.
Excellent.
Draz, I cannot carry you two.
I was about to pick up Keena and throw over my shoulder again, too.
All right. So with disadvantage, I rolled a 15, so that would be it would be 18.
Xavier, how
The
many
other
of us?
die was a 19 that I rolled, so
Okay.
I will have you know my other roll was a natural 20, you dick.
I think
So-
the real question is how many people can he fit in the bags of napping?
Two.
2 is that answer. So
Look,
Draz.
we have 2 bags, so
Yeah.
technically.
So Draz.
Mm-hmm.
As you go to pick up Keena, you're kind of gonna go limp like Bill Hader and It. You know what I mean? And he just kind of like goes like that. And Xavier, you watch. Oh, he's not there. But Xavier would watch Draz just kind of go limp like this. Draz, you are suddenly not in this room. You are on the battlefield on the southern border. You're looking around and you are seeing masses of bodies, your friends, people you grew up with, laying dismembered, packed up around you. You are just a young, barely more than a calf. Watching your friends pleading to you, telling you that they just want to go home, that they're feeling cold, reaching out for you, and there is nothing you can do. As you remember those harrowing times on the battlefield that steeled you and made you who you are, but your resolve is crumbling, and you feel the weight of their souls on you. As you hear this voice say, you did nothing for them. Nothing. They reached to you for comfort, and you gave them nothing. You cried, you hid, you ran.
Draz is going to. Is this a person? Is this like an apparition talking to him, or is this just.
It's
He's
a
on his-
disembodied voice.
Okay. He is going to yell to the sky, I was a child! I watched my father be brutally killed. What would you have me do?
You ran. What honor is there in running? What honor was there to be found? What salvation did you offer them? What comfort did you offer them? You failed them. And now a failed soldier ventures with a party to doom.
I failed
What?
no one. I
You have
returned to
failed
fight when I was
everyone.
of age.
Your home razed. The city that you came up in burned.
I've already taken my vengeance for my city. You can't take that from me.
Oh, and did your vengeance bring your friends back? Your vengeance served, your blade sated, and yet does your father sit beside you?
My father waits for me on the other side, and he is proud.
Oh, As you think you will make it to the other side. You are a
Yes.
lesser son of a greater house. You will not live to see the halls of your father.
That is not for you to decide.
And then we go to V. In your head, you open the door. And inside, you do see your brother. But not as he was, not with the mark of a thieves guild and proudly wearing the armor. No, you see him laying there in a bedroll. You can see his ribs. You can see him wasting away. You see your sister unmoving in a bedroll just inches from his. You see your mother sitting there at a table, bottles upon bottles just scattered around her. Remnants of all the different substances in which she tried to imbibe to forget the sorrow of your father being lost. And as you're looking at these, what surely must be corpses at this point, your brother struggles to lift his head and looks at you and just says, "You were supposed to provide for us. You were supposed to save us. Why did you leave? Why didn't you come back?"
I I couldn't. I Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Both of you. I had no choice but to leave. I was in chains. I had to go. Mother promised that she would get better. She would have took care of you. You were even you were old enough.
We needed you. Who was supposed to show me how to survive? Who was supposed to show me what to do?
I was. I made that promise.
And as you say that, all of a sudden, three of them are standing like standing corpses in front of you. And in unison, they just say, "You failed us. You let us down. You chose yourself and you ran away. You could have saved them." And your mother starts to walk towards you, her body cracking with every step. And before you can move, you feel an ice cold hand that is almost nothing but bone is on your cheek.
Ooh.
As she says, "What else should I have expected of you? You've been nothing but a disappointment since the day you came into this world. I shouldn't have expected you to do anything for them. Always thinking of yourself, always you.
She would probably stay silent. She would take it. She wouldn't say anything. Probably look down.
And as she throws her head back and starts laughing as your tears start streaking down, you notice just one small difference. As she's laughing out loud, you see a silver tongue in her mouth. Draz, as you are seeing the vision of your father's corpse laying before you, as the head falls towards you, the tongue lolling out, you notice that the tongue is silvered. Kina, as you see this young woman laughing in front of you, as your anguish and your pain, you see the silver tongue there. In Sorsha, you look up to see a pale, deathly pale-skinned elvish figure with long, flowing blonde hair that's so blonde, almost white. White eyes. As he's just sitting here throwing his head back and laughing with the silver tongue, as he just seems to be reveling in all the despair of the room. And Xavier, make a perception check for me real quick.
Am I just allowed to say, looking at this weird silver-tongued blonde elf man, who the fuck are you?
19.
All right, Sorsha, you can, and he sits there and just laughs and just kind of throws his head back and just says, I am as I always have been, my dear. I am me, and I revel in your misery. And as he says that, he just kind of holds his hands out like the proverbial savior, though he's professing to be quite the opposite. And in that moment, Xavier, for just a second, on the rubble of the sarcophagus, your alarm does go off as you see this form just almost dancing on the rubble before it just disappears. And all of you,
fuck that shit.
all of you come back to your senses with those memories etched in your minds as though they were the realest thing you have ever experienced.
I'm just going to say, I fully recognize that most of you have had a very traumatic experience. However, I still hold to the idea that now that I have moved into this adjoining room, we take a nap. Naps are good for the soul.
Xavier. Well, actually, I'm not even responding. I'm like still like, because I think I'm running, and so like I'm gonna run, and I probably get like almost all the way to the sarcophagus before I'm like, wait a second, Sorsha's.
You can't run. You're on my shoulder. I am literally holding you and Sorsha on my shoulder, walking into this other room. You can kick and scream and flail about. And we can contest a strength check.
Can me and Kina make like a goofy athletics checks where like her and I hold hands and like whoop off of Thevir's back?
But you see, the thing is, the moment I realize you're there and like you're alive, my panic is gonna fade somewhat.
Okay, so like, can I make a check where I take Kina's hand and pull her off of Thevir's back like woo?
And I'm just like, we hit the ground and I'm just clutching like, you're alive, you're okay.
Which check is it, Brian?
I will fight to hold them on my shoulders because they are coming out of some sort of a fever dream.
Okay, so
Or
pitch
making
this
out.
back to me again. How are you guys trying to do this?
I'm not. I'm
giving you two options. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. There was a lot of stuff coming at me all at once here. So you were trying to do which? What are the two things you're trying to do?
Danielle, what do you think is more logical for Kina's state of mind at this moment?
Honestly, she's just like kind of flailing and pounding on Thevir's back, just like, let me go, Sorsha! And then she'll like notice that you're just like on his other shoulder. Sorsha!
See, I think for comedic relief, Sorsha just needs to smile and tilt her head and just yes, and like grab Kina's hand and like do the thing where she's just like whoop, so they're off of Thevir's shoulders, so that the two women can like,
Okay, so
like,
here's how this is going to go.
for a second.
Here's this how this is going to go. Thavir, you're going to have to make a strength save. Or you know what? We'll call it, sorry, not a strength save, an athletics check. Sorsha and Kina, you guys can make either a athletics check or a dexterity check. Or an acrobatics check. My bad.
See, I feel like I'm not really doing anything. Like, I'm just kind of staring at her like, what the fuck? Are you okay? What the fuck is going? Like, I'm not actively, like, the moment I see her, the fight just stops. So it's kind of just like, who wins the tug of war? Does Sorsha or Thavir win tug of war?
17 for an acrobatics check.
Thavir?
21 to have arms of steel.
So, Sorsha, you try your absolute best to try to wriggle out of his arms. But he, in a moment of husbandly determination to save you from yourself, locks up and says, nope, we're getting the fuck in this door.
I am the Nope Wizard.
You are the Nope Wizard, and at that point, I will move everybody into the door, assuming that Draz would not
I was
argue.
going to say, while they're doing that, I'm going to go and, seeing that V is facing the door, I'm going to touch her shoulder and, V, are you okay? What did you see?
What?
It's pretty apparent that we were all seeing things. What did you see? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah. As sure as anybody could be in the middle of battle.
Insight check.
So, if you're trying to fight this, V, you can make a performance or deception check.
All right.
And then, Thavir, have you put us down?
No. You have not even come close to making me believe that you are in your right mind.
You're never getting off that shoulder right now.
You guys are
Wait,
sacks of potatoes.
wait. Can I pull a wife card and can I start like rubbing his like the back of his ear and like playing with his hair?
Oh my god!
Like, let me
He's
the
gonna
fuck
pretend.
down.
He wants to take a
I feel
nap,
like
girl.
that would be
Let him
awkward
sleep.
sharing my shoulder with Kina, but okay.
Awkward, whatever. We're like cool people, whatever. What we do
Pulling
in
the
our private
ultimate
time, no
wifey
one cares.
card.
Exactly.
This
I-
is not private
The fact that
time.
there's another woman on his shoulder does not matter to Sorsha. She just wants to get the fuck down. So, like, just whatever. Just putting it out there.
There's a movie I'm thinking of, and I'm kind of blanking on it. But there is a main character that's doing the same thing, and somebody's trying to mess with him, and he just kind of like, woof, and like humps his shoulder so that the person on his so the person on his shoulder goes up and comes back down. And
I
it's
vaguely
like one of those
remember that
moments,
movie.
Like, are you who you are supposed to be? Are you still like enthralled? I'm trying to remember the movie.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. Like he aggressively like puts her back down, like
Yeah, it's like
That is the biggest compliment, Selkie. Thank you.
all right, so Draz, would you roll?
Natural 20.
Fuck me. Wow. So would a 19 plus 7 do anything? Or does a natural 20 just defend?
That's up to Chief.
So what does that bring your total to?
So I rolled a 19 and then my performance is plus 7.
Okay, so you're at 26. Draz?
I have a +0 in insight. So
Okay.
I
And
just
he
got
rolled a
my...
nat-
So with the natural 20, here's the way I'm going to play this. Okay? V, you put on the ultimate performance to you're a bad bitch. You got this shit. Fuck.
I didn't have
And
no
in
bad
that
vision.
moment, Draz, what you are seeing in your mind, you are hearing the words that she is saying. But you are seeing the pain in her eyes. And you are seeing the mask that she is so thoroughly holding that you know that she is full of shit right now.
So in seeing that, I'm going to get close enough so that nobody else can hear, and I'm going to say, it's okay to not be okay. I'm here if you need to talk about anything, but for now, we need to go.
And in that moment, V, give me a charisma save with disadvantage.
Oh, Jesus.
That's just rude, Brian. But it's fine.
Wow. Okay, you said disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, that really sucks because I rolled a natural 20 for one of them.
That's the second crit I took away.
But I did get an 11 plus a 5, so that would make a 15.
Nope, 16.
16.
Sorry, I can't add.
So with a 16, as you hear
I can't
Draz, because he like steps up and he's saying this like right in your ears, right? As you hear him say, it's okay to not be okay, you feel that mask falling off. You feel the tears welling up. You feel this moment where you are letting the weight of everything you have been carrying for how many years just crash over you, and you have the closest person in your life standing right there.
Oh, fuck. I guess then V would just be overcome, and you know, like how somebody like kind of falls on you, but then falls to the ground.
Okay.
You know, and then like kind of just cries within themselves. Like that's what she would do. She would have leaned in and then like fell to the ground to be just like this is all the weight she just experienced, and she believes now her siblings are dead. Yeah, she's feeling it for a moment.
Okay. Draz?
I'm going to lean down and I'm going to scoop her up and I'm going to carry her out of the room. But I'm going to go slightly away from everybody else so they don't necessarily see her breaking down.
Respect. I respect that. Thank you, Draz. Would not. Yeah, she would. Yeah, she would not want to cry in front of everybody. That would definitely make her feel really uncomfortable.
See, I get
Draz
that.
is-
But
Draz
why
is
are we
Mr.
splitting
Sensitive.
the party?
We'll put you guys over there.
For fuck's sake, Dress!
Or did you say you were taking her out of the room?
Wherever Thavier was going, because he said he left the room, right?
What?
Well, you guys all went into the room.
Yeah, we walked into the doorway.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So you guys are in this room, which...
I'm still searching for nap space.
Yeah.
With two druids
But
on you.
I moved you
I
guys
feel
on the
like-
map around the corner.
My
to-
intent was to follow him.
Yeah. I'll say that there is a spot around the corner within the room that you can go and you can have some privacy.
I'm upset. I just
Except
wanted
for
to
the
be
fact that
the
both of them
guy.
are moving right over by you now. All right.
I will not intrude on the private moment.
So, as V is having this moment where she's breaking down to let you guys continue to have the floor, you walk around the corner where you can tell, at least for the moment, you are away from prying eyes and prying ears. What's this moment look like between the two of you?
V is just crying. I feel like she would be small, like she would hold her knees up to her, and she probably wouldn't look at Draz. She would just want, like, in that moment, she would just want to cry and just kind of let it happen with limited, not too much attention. Like, probably Draz could probably put his arms around her if he wanted to, like just have that one arm around, or him being busy and doing other work, like sharpening things, so he's like not paying too much attention, but keeping that eye on somebody that's crying.
Held but not seen.
Yeah.
I was going to say, he is staying between V and everybody else, and he is doing busy work like putting out a bedroll because we're looking to, sleep for a little bit, and maybe pouring water into a cup so that we can have a drink, but I'm purposely staying between her and everybody else.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
All right. So with you guys having that moment away, at this point, Thavier, I would say, as your shoulders are starting to ache, as you've got one druid trying to get off your shoulder and the other one rubbing your ear in the spot that only a wife knows how to get at.
I am at this point. Xavier, put me down. I am fine now.
You do come to the conclusion that they are starting to sound a little bit more like themselves and
All right, so
behave a
there's
little bit
this
more like
thing
themselves.
that we use in medicine. It's called the MACE exam. And what I would do as Thavier, being a highly intelligent intellectual, I am going to read off a series of 5 words. And then I'm going to show both Kina and Sorsha. I'm going to prestidigitation. We're going to draw some symbols in the dirt. So the words are going to be spoon, fly, George, Paul, Seth. and I'm going to draw square, star, circle, quadrangle, and a trapezoid. And then I'm going to insist that they have a conversation with me about nonchalant things for at least 5 minutes. And then I'm going to ask that they repeat those 5 words to know that they are back to themselves.
Absolutely not. The moment, like, are you putting us down at this point?
No. You are taking this test on my shoulder. I can't
Can I
trust
wild
that you
shape
guys are
into,
going to come back to yourselves.
Can I wild shape into like something teeny tiny and like this way he's
No
can't
short
hold me?
rest. You have no wild shapes.
Nope,
You
he's having
stated this
But
an
unfortunately,
hour ago.
I have said straight
That's
up
not-
that changing
Not
into
true,
something
but
with no
like tiny
combat.
and small and no effort is.
Yep.
It doesn't take a
Something
wild
like
shape.
a mouse.
Or a cat or a spider.
Ooh, that's so much
Yep.
better for my shoulder. I'll just trap you in my hand. It'll be fine.
Are both of you okay? Are both of you like? Because I'm seeing you guys like give each other like the knowing druid like, like. Because I would love to watch Xavier try to catch 2 mice that are scurrying down his road.
Absolutely.
You know what? I do not think that Sorsha would wild shape into a mouse. I feel like she grew up in an orphanage in the temples, and she's seen enough mice that she would not want to ever be a mouse. She knows all about that, but she knows they work, but like in her core, she would never. So maybe cats. And as they wild shape into cats, DM allowed and player as Talon, I guess, if he's okay with it. It wouldn't be necessarily PvP, but 2 cats all of a sudden like clawing at his back.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I would go because
Okay.
I got nothing against mice. At this point, the only thing that I'm like not touching with a 10-foot pole is bugs.
So, if both of you are turning into cats, Xavier, you now have 2 cats clawing down the back of your finest traveling coat.
Hey, if they want to play it this way, I will one up. Has anybody seen You Don't Mess with the Zohan?
Yes.
I don't
Yes.
We have a
like you right
bucket of
now.
water near you.
I love you because you're my husband, but I don't like you right now.
Do it.
I
Do
would
it.
like to acrobatics check to hacky sack the cats.
Oh my god, you would never!
Kind of seems like he might.
I'm okay
He's
for this type of
out.
animal abuse.
This is an animal
They're not
abuse.
real
He
animals.
is just trying to hacky sack a
Druid
cat.
abuse.
You know what? Sure. Go ahead and make an acrobatics check to hacky sack a cat. I have a DC in my head.
By the
Okay,
way,
that's
if they get
okay.
hit, do they turn automatically like back into humans like polymorph?
No, because he's not doing damage.
Oh, okay, I was just curious.
That's why I allow it.
Rolling the dice of my wife, who wants to put me on the couch for the evening, I have a
He's
20.
thinking about it. A what?
I have a 21.
Does hacky sack?
Okay, so you missed the hack on the first cat. Go ahead and roll another one.
Okay, but who's the first cat?
You.
DM. What?
You.
Okay.
So you land on the ground and you take off as a cat does.
I
Okay.
have a 25 on the second cat to hack the cat.
So you do hack the Kina cat.
So what is hacky sacking the cat? Is it like what is this?
He's kicking you to keep you in the air.
Can
Pretty much.
I, as he does this, wild shape into something like something real? Like I'm gonna wild shape into an ant, so like his chances of catching me as I come back down are slim to
You
none.
are already a cat. You are not going to be able to fly that quick. But I will allow you to make a dexterity save to land elsewhere and take off.
Yes. $19.
19.
As cat that fell and took off elsewhere first, can it be like a druid to druid moment where like Kina and Swisha are like, we're gonna reconnect here?
Honestly,
I'll
I'm just
allow
like
it.
wherever Sorsha's going, I'm just following.
I will allow it to see what will happen.
Yay!
And it worked because you hit the ground first. So wherever you go, I'm just like, as soon as I get on the ground, I'm going to follow.
All right. So where are you guys going?
Sorsha, where are you leading me?
There's
there
the
a
door
spot
back up to
that
the
is-
north. Otherwise, this is an enclosed room, so you guys know.
Roll 20 has been acting up for me, so I do not see the map this whole time. I've not seen the map. But
So if you guys are
I
trying to get back to the door, that is right up here.
Honestly, I feel like as soon as I'm on the ground, I'm gonna unwild shape and just be like, I am fine. Do not pick me up again. And then I'm gonna just like turn and find Sorsha.
Do you want to have a moment with Severe? That's fine.
Honestly, Sevier's about to get bitch slapped.
What? Who said that?
I mean, he did hacky sack a cat, so.
I know.
As Talon sits there quietly contemplating his life choices.
Warranted.
Or he's frozen. One of those two. I can't tell which one it is.
Not frozen. I'm looking for the perfect GIF.
Gotcha.
But just, I told you I was fine. Put me down when I say I'm fine. Thank you for that burp, Luna.
Okay, I will stop hacky sacking the cat.
I'm just gonna turn and find Sorsha. Where is Sorsha? Like right now, that's what she needs to see right now is Sorsha.
I would say, Sorsha, would you have been walking towards the door, like to try to go back in the other room?
Is V and are V and Draz towards the door that they were interested in?
I'm sorry, what?
Are V and Draz near the door that V was interested in?
No, V and Draz are off in a corner, secluded away from the rest of the
So
room.
they're doing their own thing. Okay.
But we are in the room that I was interested in coming in from the beginning.
Okay, I feel like there's like a mental block. I don't know if it's because we're tired or because we're grumpy, but I don't.
So, room you were in, scary room.
Obviously.
With the mommy lady.
Mommy,
With-
yeah.
With the sarcophagus.
The hot mummy.
Yeah. Keena's
She
was
his girlfriend.
You guys are
Apparently
now
for
in this
Tina.
other room, which I haven't yet described to you
Cannon.
guys. I'm sorry, what did I miss? You're getting a good selfie laugh right now. The fuck did I miss?
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. Did somebody say something good and I missed it? What happened?
Timing?
All right, we'll watch it later.
All right.
I don't really know. I just said it was canon and then it started laughing.
All right.
I don't think that had anything to do with it.
So, we will say if you guys try to open the door to the other room to try to see if you can take care of scary mommy, you open the door, and where there was the other room before, it is like you are just looking out at a void of black.
Honestly, I'm not going back into that room where all that happened.
Yeah, I feel like Sorsha would trust in Viver's magic if he said that the mummy was trapped for all time. She would believe him, and she would.
I'm not going in that room.
Like, she would trust him. They've been together through all sorts of shenanigans. Like, she has no reason not to believe him.
Well, here's where we'll leave it then.
No.
On the map, there's a bench right up there by the door. Perfect for two druid sisters to sit there and talk and have a girl moment. And what
Is that the plot twist? Are
no.
we actually just...
No. No, it's just there. This is just a perfect spot to call it because we're at 2.5 hours.
The moment like I catch up to you, I am gonna just like grab you in a hug, just like sobbing hug, just like yeah. Because from my perspective, I just watched you get your face smashed in.
And Sorsha's gonna give you that awkward like back pat. Are you
like she's
okay?
She's like clutching, like sobbing, just like you're okay, you're okay.
I didn't go anywhere. I maybe met myself in a past life, which is a little weird. But anyway, who was that guy you were kissing?
Yeah.
Let me live vicariously through you. I met Thevir, and I was supposed to protect him, and I tricked him, and I kidnapped him instead. I fake kidnapped him. I would like it noted. But anyway, explain the man you were kissing. Tell me all the details. I love romance. I love.
Honestly, right now, she hears kissing, and she's just thinking about like the fact that she got charmed into kissing the person in the other room. She's just gonna look at you like, what? Like that wasn't me. There was something in my head that made me do that.
No. There was a man you were kissing, was there not? And she's looking at you with like the most sincere eyes. Like almost puppy dog eyes.
It's gonna take her like a solid moment. She's oh.
If you don't want to talk about him, it's okay. There's a lot of things I don't want to talk about. Thevir is my happy place, so and you sort of see like a light spark in her eyes. He makes me feel safe and happy, and he's kind of a bit of an asshole. But he's my asshole, and he's abnormally perfect. And she'll sort of just like grab the bridge of her nose. That is not what I meant to say, but what I mean to say is he's the love of my life, and I would kill anything and anybody for him. And all of a sudden I'm waking up to you kissing and tongue dancing with some glowing guy. And maybe I'm nosy, but also I'm and just sort of like she'll sit up straight a little bit. I'm supposed to be the boss of everything, of V and Draz and Thevir and you. And I feel like I should know things. And I feel like you all should trust me with said things. But you don't know me. And she looks very uncomfortable. It's kind of like nails on a chalkboard. Like she's trying to be open and comfortable with you. But at the same time, you can kind of see in her eyes, like she's not trying to pry. And
Kina's
she
got
just
this point gonna like hold up a hand, just like so. Like while you were talking about Thavier, she was getting like this super sad, but just like knowing and like, yeah, I know that smile on her face. And then you started talking about how like you're Kina's boss and how technically you should know things about her, and like I should be telling you things. And Kina's just like, and she's just gonna raise. So we can revisit your expectations of myself at a later time. I do not answer to anyone in this world. The glowing figure you saw was my perfect asshole. His name was Aaron.
Phrasing.
Jane Austen novel right now about
She
I'm
thought upon
reliving
him
the
lovingly
Darcy
and
hand
said,
scene.
"But he is my perfect asshole."
Yeah,
He's
that
a
works.
best friend.
Wait,
He's
clench
not-
your fist, Chief. Zoom in on the clenched fist while you do it. Yep, Jane Austen. Done. Yeah, it has nothing.
sorry, no, I'm sorry. I'm a literature nerd. Leave me alone. I'm done. Sorry.
Right. I know Jane Austen anywhere when I heard it. Asshole to asshole, girl.
But Kina's just gonna like just she shifts from this smile to like
Just a reminder there, Danielle.
yeah, I technically agree, but we both know
No,
Kina
you did. There is no technically to it. You agreed. You agreed to either spend the entire time confined into the safe house.
she's starting to
Or-
wish she'd taken that option.
But you didn't.
Oh my God, let her live, man.
I'm letting her live. I'm saying she made an agreement.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean she's not a girl boss. It's one
I
of
am
those
just
things where
saying.
like technically Sorsha's higher up on the ladder than she is,
Okay.
but it's
Kina is well versed in legal paperwork.
she is.
She did sign her name on a legally binding document.
Fine. She won't outright say I don't answer to you, but she will get this look on her face like, sure, technically you're in charge here.
Tastes like vinegar.
Okay, is there
Yeah.
maybe a check Kina can make? Because Sorsha is very uncomfortable with being in control and in command because she's not
So-
used to it.
So we currently have girl boss who should not be girl bossing that's trying to girl boss, and girl who should be girl bossing but feels uncomfortable girl bossing and is hesitating to girl boss.
And the irony is they're both druids who are
Don't you teach
in over
me how
their
to do it, how
heads.
people have a girl boss.
And then the one
This
person
is-
that should be like leading can't because she's a criminal.
Oh my God, but he would be the boss. Like, what the hell? There needs to be, like, out of character, there needs to be a whole session where, like, Sorsha and V have, like,
Girls'
a girl on girl talk.
All right.
and
So
she's
here's
like,
what we're going to do for now.
Nina has a bottle of wine in her bag, just saying.
Here's what we're going to
Yes!
do for now. For now, we're going to call it a night here and pick up on the girl boss shouldn't be girl bossing, reluctant girl boss who wants to girl boss but can't girl boss moment.
she's not a girl boss, she's a train wreck in a girl boss body.
I mean, I think that's fair for like both of you at this moment.
Yep.
But for now,
I
we're going to
said
go
what I
ahead
said, I
and call it a
didn't
night. So at this point, we usually do what's going around in the Nexus. So this week, obviously, we're here now. We do not have a session tomorrow.
This week.
Yeah, we do not have a session tomorrow.
I'm so excited.
We do have a session on Wednesday where you will see me and Danielle, and you will see Hannah. Maybe I don't know where she's at this week. But you will see us here for Threads of War. Thursday, we do have the Talkwork Nexus. I will not be on here this week. I will be spending some time with my real life lady love and some friends. But you will see Hannah here, I believe, right? And you will see Selkie. The Selkie is making her first appearance on the podcast to talk about other TTRPGs other than
I'm so excited.
other than D&D, because well, I have only played D&D and Star Trek and Star Wars, so I've played 3 total. There are a whole world of other TTRPGs, and they are going to be talking about some of them, so that's going to be cool. I think you guys got a couple other people coming on too, right? Maybe, I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe so.
So tune in on Thursday for that. Friday, you will see us getting together for Universe's Worm. Well, you will see Talon up here where I am. You will see me down there where Talon is. You will see a Selkie. You will see a Danielle in that one. So tune in for that. And then 7 days from now, next Monday, we will be right back here with Uncharted. But instead of the creepy dungeon, you will be with the Southern Lights folks in a whole nother creepy dungeon that they don't know how creepy their dungeon is yet because they just got there.
I hope they have.
I will say in
pit
the
of
creepy
hags.
dungeon war, you guys are winning the creepy dungeon war. Like,
I
No.
think so.
No, they deserve a pit of hags.
So
yeah. So.
it's a
But
lot.
that is where we are going to call it for tonight. So everybody that has been watching here with us, thank you for watching. Anybody watching this on record later on the YouTube or Twitch, we love you too just as much. We appreciate all of you guys. If you haven't liked and subscribed, remember to do that. I got told that I'm supposed to remind people to do that. So that way you can get the little notifications letting you know all the time when we go live, because we are going live like
Most days of the week.
4 to 5 times a week. But hey, it's all awesome. So come check us all out. But yeah, that is what we got. So unless anybody else has anything for this evening, going once, going twice, sold. All right, we are going to call it a night. Good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves, and we will see you next time here at the Clockwork Nexus. Love you guys.
Bye.